Hello, everyone. Let me just share the screen. Okay, hope you can see it. Yeah, so hi, everyone. Welcome to the KubeVirt community meeting. If there's someone new here that wants to say hi and introduce themselves, this is the time. Cool. So moving on. Yeah, Andrew couldn't make it today, so I'll be leading the call. So first of all, code freeze is today, as most of you already know. This means it's the last minute. If you have like any last minute PRs that need attention or anything you want to raise in this front, again, this is the time. So yeah, good luck everyone, and let us know in Slack or whatever if you need help in reviews. And please file an exception if you don't have the time to merge your code by the freeze. So additionally, the 1.7 unconference is now scheduled to July 8th, as Andrew pointed out. So yeah, we'll be happy to see you there. This is the second time we're doing the unconference. I wasn't able to attend to the last one, but I've heard that it went really, really well. So yeah, I would be happy to see you all over there. Another bullet here is the Slack update. So if you saw it, Andrew sent maybe 2 weeks ago, something like that, a message regarding Slack being downgraded, which basically means that history won't be saved anymore or will be removed after 30 days, I think, something like that. So there was an update from Kubernetes that this is now delayed. There is no new date, and there are rumors it's going to be, that they're going to avoid the downgrade eventually, but I'm not sure what's going on, to be honest. But this gives us some more time to back up conversations or, do whatever necessary if we need to. Yep. So moving to the PRs that need attention, Aurel, I see you have something here. Do you want to talk about it?
Yes, sure. Thank you. Do you mind opening it, please?
Yeah, of course.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it. So this PR reduces KubeVirt dependency on network attachment definition. As you may or may not know, KubeVirt currently depends on network attachment definition objects for two things. One is it helps KubeVirt to ask for proper resource allocation from the KubeVirt scheduler. And the second thing, there is an SRIOV related backup mechanism that still uses it. And this PR removes the latter. It removes the SRIOV backup mechanism. It reduces a lot of code that we don't have to maintain anymore, and it paves the path for complete decoupling KubeVirt from network attachment definition objects. I would appreciate if it could be reviewed. If it would have enter 1.6, it's great, but if not, it's not critical.
Thank you, Aurel. Yeah, the recent time was crazy with the code freeze and everything. This is not tied to a VEP or anything, right? It's not super
No, it
urgent for
isn't.
today.
It's
Okay.
not super urgent.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, I guess that after the freeze, yeah, it will be much easier to review it. So yeah, thank you for bringing it to attention.
I had a couple of questions. Sorry, I'm not
Yep.
super familiar with the PR. I've not looked into it yet, but the two questions I had was, is there any user-facing change in terms of APIs, or this is just implementation change
This
behind?
is this is just an implementation. It's not
Okay.
user facing.
And if anyone is using their own SRIOV device plugin, would this change affect those users?
If your device plugin works like with Multus and Multus outputs the proper information in the Multus status annotation, then everything should work. But please check it and see if it affects your system.
Yeah. Can you give me like a short description of what path would be affected? If the device plugin uses this environment variable, KubeVirt resource name, then it would be affected. Is that how it is?
The device plugin is not aware of KubeVirt, but KubeVirt is aware of the device plugin. So this change only removes information that the Virt controller provided to Virt launcher. That's it.
I see. Okay. Thank you. Oh, by the way, there was one more perf scale issue that someone from our team filed, which was caused by network attached definition. So removing it will, I mean, this PR fixes that issue. We should link it there. I'll find it and link it here.
Not sure if it fixes it, but it paves the way to fix it.
So the issue was that we use get calls on the network attachment definition. I assume that with this PR, the get calls will be removed, right?
Unfortunately, they are still there because we still need to um, put the proper resource requirement on the Virt launcher pod. But this is the second thing that we intend to remove, but it will require us probably an announcement, a VEP, etc., because it will remove something that was basic to KubeVirt and probably should go into a webhook or something.
Okay.
Any other thoughts about this? Cool. So moving forward.
I can introduce myself if you want to.
Yeah, Andrei, good to see you.
Thank you. Glad to see you too. So I just wanted to bring up the question if somebody used KubeVirt CCM project, since I found it is not very commonly used in OpenShift and by KubeVirt team. We adopting it in Cozy Stack. We use it a lot and already contributed many changes to it to implement endpoint slice controller and also a few more things. I would like to bring up the question if I can be joined as a maintainer to this project.
I've never heard about it, to be honest. Is someone familiar with it?
But I think you just need to follow there is a document that explains how to move from each position to like a contributor to reviewer, approver, and so on. So you just need to be an approver that this is what you want, I guess.
Maybe yes, maybe no. Actually, I didn't see any activity from anybody else in this project. So I was looking for maybe somebody else would like to join. I would like to create some kind of working group of who is using this project in their product. But since nobody on this call, maybe I would be the best option because we still adopting it and we developing it actually.
So I'm not sure what you mean, but I'm saying that, I mean, I looked at the...
Yeah, I created pull requests
yes.
for adding myself into owners files, but nobody answered for the last. Yeah, there is a chat message that I have to write KubeVirt dev and. All right, I will do that. Thank you.
Yeah, you just
Good luck.
you can just contact the approvers that you see here, and one of them should answer, I think. If not, maybe you should come back. I mean, just send a message and an email probably. So someone needs to answer you. Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Andre.
So if anybody interested how we do run Kubernetes and how we use this project for provision load balancer services inside of tenant Kubernetes clusters, feel free to ask. And I think we can go ahead.
Thank you very much, Andre.
Thank you for coming forward for sure. That's awesome.
Great. So Shirley, I see that you're next.
Hi. Okay. Again. Okay. I just wanted to raise your awareness about some very, very late RFE that we wanted to add to this release and might not make it eventually. Since we didn't do the process properly and didn't request this in advance. It's about adding new load metrics for monitoring the CPU queue inside the VM. It's currently under review, but I believe I found some issue with the base metric in KubeVirt, and there's an open. I opened the bug for them. I'm waiting for an answer. But in general, what I wanted to raise here is the request to discuss the ability to backport metrics to previous versions, because metrics is something that is very important, specifically since users don't update very very often. Usually they tend to stick to a version for a while. But metrics is something that can be very beneficial to inspecting their environments and issues. I'm not sure if it's the right time. It's feature freeze, so we can discuss this next time. But just to raise this issue that the possibility to do backboard specifically for observability, for alerts and metrics. That is the request, to see how we can start a discussion about it.
I mean, metrics are, generally speaking, a feature when we're adding new ones. So I think that there's going to be a little bit of friction against backporting.
I know. That's why I'm raising it, but I think it's a feature, but it's not something that is usually metric is not something that is very risky to backport. and it's usually also isolated into package monitoring section. If it's something bigger, definitely not always the backport is possible, but if it's something that is smaller from impact, I think it's beneficial. So just a discussion with an open mind, I think will be appreciated.
Yeah, so I have a few thoughts on this. Someone wanted to speak?
No, I just wanted to say that I think this topic is is a fit for like a maintainer or there are several other meetings that can be done, and this one seems to fit another one. But yeah, you can start here. Right?
If it fits another one, we can move it. I don't want to waste the time of the meeting. Just let me know.
Yeah, I can give two general thoughts. So first of all, if we want to backport it, we have to make sure that there are no different changes that are other than the metrics themselves. I mean, the change needs to really be around only metrics. I mean, if we change some other behavior in order to support the metric, then it could be more complicated. That's the first thought. I think that, like, in general, in order to kick in this discussion, maybe it would be best to just send a PR to our backport policy upstream, and then we can talk about it in a PR and see how we can scope this out. Yeah, and let's see what people think.
Individually for each PR that we want to backport, or what is this?
No, we have. I don't remember where it is actually, but I think it's in the community somewhere. Yeah, okay, I'll find it later. But I think that there's like some kind of a text file that says like what we backport and don't backport usually. So I think that changing the policy with a PR is a good way to kick in the discussion.
Okay, makes sense. Thank you.
Yeah, it's not about this PR. We are talking about you are talking about a PR to change the policy. Yes. Now only now I got it.
Yeah, of course.
Any other thoughts about this?
And my only recommendation is you should read you should listen to our talk in DevCon. You should just do it as a plugin. So if you manage to do it if you manage to take everything out of the core, then you will not be bound to the strictness of the core project. But the question is it possible to take it out?
I'm not sure if it's possible. That's one thing. And also I think that this I think that KubeVirt benefits from having like metrics and alerts built in, but maybe I think that this will hurt the users eventually. That's what I'm saying. Maybe I'm wrong, but
this is a whole new conversation, but I really think that like Eddie has a big point there. Like, if most of the changes don't touch the core anyways, then having this outside of the repo would just give you folks much more flexibility, and you would be able to backport whatever you want and so on and so forth. Yeah, the core is more strict, and but yeah, this is material for a new conversation.
Okay. Eddie, send me the link if you have it.
I don't think I don't know if they released it yet.
It exists. I watched it.
Really? Okay. I'll search for it.
Cool. So I see there are no further points here. Only two points about interesting mails that were sent. So first of all, ATO released a new version. Cool. Congratulations. And yeah, the KubeVirt release was delayed by 1 week. It's important to mention that the freeze was not delayed. It's just the release itself. Yep, should give us basically more time to deal with exceptions and stuff like that. Any final words before we wrap this up? Cool. So thank you, everyone, and we'll see you in the next C-Compute meeting. Bye-bye.
Awesome.
See ya.
Thank you, everyone.
Bye. Thank you.
See you, everyone. Bye.
See you. Bye bye.
Bye-bye.